Hi there, welcome to Wolfie's World. I'm Wolfie Rankin. First up today, Huey Lewis and the News and Perfect World. Now this record got up to number 3 in the States but didn't really go very far anywhere else. So in Australia and the UK it only reached about 48. Tell you what, it's a great song though. Unfortunately, I don't know why it didn't go higher. I think it should have. I think it deserved to have gone higher, but it just didn't make it. But, you know, not bad. 3 in the States. Now, a little bit of a story about this record. There was a guy who was selling them. He had 5 of them. He worked for a record company in Australia. And the Australian pressings came on yellow vinyl. So I had to have this one. Definitely. This is a keeper. And they were fairly reasonably priced. Couldn't get it out. And so I got 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of these. So I just thought, you know, these are cool. I really like it. It's you know, it's 80s. It's colored vinyl. It's just exactly what I'm after. So I'm really, really pleased that I've got this. So this is very, very nice indeed. So there's that. This is an unusual one here. I've never quite had a record like this before. So this is my first shaped record ever. How's that? That's nice. It's an apple shape. See if I can get it there so you can see it a little bit better. Okay. So it's got a little apple core and it's got the bump underneath. Now when I first saw this online, I thought it was a standard 7-inch. But it turned out to be quite a large record indeed, even though it is just basically a 7-inch in the middle. And even though the record shape is to sort of identify the record company, Apple, it's got nothing to do with Apple Records. It's on a totally different label. And apparently this is an unofficial record, and I don't really know what that means. Unofficial? How is it unofficial? How do record companies get away with this? I don't know, but there you go. It's Love Me Do, by the way, and it's got P.S. I Love You on the B-side. So it's a nice, unusual pickup, I think. So I decided, well, I'll have one. And yesterday a friend invited me to the city with them. And so I went to Brunswick Street, Fitzroy, and lots of cafes and stuff around there, lots of nice places to eat. So we stopped and had some food, and then we went over to Polyester Records. And I had a look through their singles, and they had this. This is the reissue of Love Me Do, and it's in the original sort of cover that they had back then, and the original Parlophone label that they had back then. And I thought that was kind of cute. Now I've seen this issue online before, and I thought to myself, nah, I don't really need that. And then I went to a record shop and I saw it again, and then yesterday I saw it and I went, oh, okay. And I suppose my knees went a little bit weak and I decided to pick it up. Now there is an interesting story with this record here. If you got in really, really quick, you might be really super lucky, because what happened was Parlophone kind of stuffed up a little bit. The B-side was actually the wrong version of P.S. I Love You. It was the Beatles, but Andy White was playing drums. And then they issued a letter to say, please withdraw these records. We don't want them in circulation. And then they printed out this one. So this is the correct version. But if you've got the incorrect version, it's actually worth a fair bit more. Now, just a word of caution, I went on eBay the other day to see if the incorrect version, the misprint, was actually out there. And it is. But I saw a guy trying to sell it for a huge amount of money. So be very careful. It is only worth about $50. So I wouldn't go any higher than that. So if you see anything higher than $50, like $200, yeah, give it a miss. Okay? This was a bit of a novelty. It's Elvira's movie Macabre theme song. And there's Elvira in there. I'll just take her out of the plastic pack just to give you a clearer look. And there it is there. Very purplish. little picture disc. And there it is by the Black Bells. Now, that's a very nice looking picture disc, hey? Do you like that? There's very nice colours in it. So, and it comes with this little poster thing, which I'll just take out of the pack and show you if it will come out, of Elvira in a coffin. There she is there. Cool. Just take my fingers out the way. And what happens is it actually tells you how to put Elvira makeup on your eye and your face, basically. I suppose if you wanted to go to a Halloween party or something like that. So that'd be cool. Believe it or not, Elvira, although Elvira is quite well known in the US, hardly known in Australia. No, we never really got any of Elvira's television specials at all. So we missed out. We didn't get it. I don't know. I think what happens over here is we're not really big on the creepy stuff, and we don't have Halloween, so it doesn't really work as well. But anyway, that's Elvira. And I think lastly, I don't think I've got any more records after this. No. But I saw this. I went over the road to a place called Dixon's Records. Dixon's, yep. And I saw this. It's in pretty good nick. It's a second-hand record, but there it is there. Coloured vinyl. It's on blue coloured vinyl, which is just my thing, of course. It's got the thing with all the, like a slip cover, isn't that what you call it? With all the liner notes. So it's got those. It looks like they're blacked out, but they're not. They're not censored. They're all there. And here's the record. It's a nice blue vinyl from EMI America. Nice. So that sort of really sat well with me because I've been collecting a lot of Bowie lately, and when I saw this, I thought, aha, that's mine. And on the back of this record, it says Lynn's record. Somebody stuck a little sticker there, so I don't know whether that's removable or not. But I don't think I'm going to remove that because it's kind of like a little bit of history. Somebody's had this record and they've loved it, and I think that's kind of nice. So I'm going to keep it. And it says 14 up there. I don't know why. Maybe it's the 14th record from her collection. So Lynn, whoever you are, if you're wondering where your record is, Wolfie owns it now. And yeah, I don't think I'll be getting rid of this one. I think I'll be keeping this forever because it's a nice pickup. I think it's a really nice pickup. I had a look at the vinyl itself, and it's a little bit scratched, a little bit, just slightly. But I mean, I'm really obsessive about things, and I held it up to the light and went, "Ooh, there's a few little marks there, but nothing deep." So it's in pretty good order, I'd say. Well, I was editing this video together and the postie turned up and he had something for me, and it was from Sony Music, and I'm thinking, I don't remember ordering anything from Sony Music, but of course I did, and it was this. It's Icehouse and Man of Colours, and this is their 25th anniversary edition of this record, and it's in 180 gram, and it's yellow vinyl. So I thought that was going to be a really nice pickup. I saw this on the Icehouse website, and I thought, will I or won't I? And I wasn't really going to, but in the end I succumbed and I got it. I got it. I've got the original. It's on red vinyl. Originally it was bought out in red, blue, and yellow vinyl. And so, actually, the original concept's interesting too. They had a record that had kind of red here and blue and yellow, and there's only about 25 test pressings of those, and if you can get one of those, they're worth quite a lot. Now, there was a special edition of this that came out a little while ago, and it had the red, blue, and yellow record inside of it, and it had the MP3 download and all that, but I didn't get it. I just wanted the yellow one. Okay, so there's a blue one out there too, but I don't think I'll be buying it. But I just wanted a 25th anniversary edition one. It's a good album. It's very nice. This has also got a voucher to download the MP3 version of the album if you're into that. So that's cool. But this is going to remain sealed. It's one of those ones that I'm going to just keep because it's cool. And it's a band that I particularly do love. I'm very fond of Icehouse. So they made some very, very good music. So I just thought I'd show you this. I was going to make another video later on and maybe include it then, but no. I'll just whack this on the end of this video here. I think that'll do. So yeah, I'm not opening it. It's staying sealed. So that's it. Yeah, Icehouse. Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm Wolfie Rankin. I'll be back as soon as I've got another big batch of records. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.